What ho there, peasants! I have returned! I have gracefully returned to you, my glorious subjects. Have you missed me? I bet you bloody well have. Yes, I have returned! I am back once again to the YouTubes after taking an extended period of time away from this. Now, in this video, I have also returned to the Enchanted Forest! It is back! We are here to enchant the forest a little bit further than what we did previously. Now, in today's video, we are literally going to be doing a little bit of scenery kind of stuff because I need to get back into this game and get back to the sort of, you know, being able to quickly do stuff. It's been a while since I played this, and I was sat playing Final Fantasy Online on my PlayStation. I suddenly sat there and thought, you know what? I fancy making a bloody video. And here we freaking well are. We are here making a video on Planet Bloody Coaster. Now, the reason I'm doing this game is because it is so easy to just sit down and just play. And I will just record it and then speed up. Now, this is sped up, I don't know, 2 times the amount. Just over or just under 2 times the amount. So it was a 20-minute video. I've now just condensed it to a nice easy 10-minute because I thought, you know, I can get a good chat going on here. We can discuss, we can talk, we can, well, I can talk anyway. You can listen to me talk and all that kind of jazz. Now, I want a dialogue going in the thingy below. In the comment section below, I want to know what you think I should be adding and what you think I should be doing to this. Now, this is the Enchanted Forest. Now, I have put the castle on hold because that was taking me a billion years, and I need to find I no longer have my dual screen setup going on. I've just got the one for the time being, and I need to find all my old pictures. Now, I've got them on the PC. I just need to get them onto my iPad or something. Now, I was using a rather brilliant technique because it was the best pictures I could find. It was a Lego version of the Disney castle, which someone had built and had basically taken some really good angular pictures of it, which I was using. Now, what we're doing here is we're building a small pond. We're building a pond because I had a sudden urge to put Excalibur in said pond. So that's what I'm bloody doing. We're sticking Excalibur in here, but now because this is the Enchanted Forest, it's all kind of like, you know, kings and, you know, why not? So I thought, why not add in one of the old British legends known easily as King Arthur and the Lady of the Lake. Well, there's no lady in this lake at the moment, and, you know, what I could do, though, is I could submerge a lady statue. That might be not a bad idea for the next episode, guys. Next bloody episode, give that one a good old gander. We'll try it. Now, what I'm doing here is I wanted to add a fog effect, but I couldn't seem to find. There might be one on there. I may have just completely missed it, but I could not find a fog effect. I swear there is one, or smoke, or something. So I ended up going with dry ice. Now, I was looking around here, but I'm pretty sure I saw the dry ice and then convinced myself that it was dry ice that was... Oh, wait, what is this? What am I adding here? Mist. Oh, I lied. To be honest, I filmed this 10 minutes ago, and I've already forgotten that I found a mist thing. Ignore the entire sentence that I said prior to this sentence about me not having a smoke effect, because in fact, I found mist. Now, because I wanted there to be a mist kind of thing, you know, floating around the sword, because it's biblical. Oh, I'm Excalibur. It's biblical. Well, it's not biblical, but it's you know, legendary. So I wanted to do that. Now, like I said, the purpose of this video is me just to add kind of stuff and kind of discuss. Now, the reason why I have been away for a little bit of time is because I kind of hit this wall. I don't know. There was like a wall I sort of hit. A couple of random sort of things were happening in life and whatnot, which were taking precedent over YouTube and things like that. But I felt as though it was best for me to not take a step back, but just to sort of put things on pause, rather than kind of just putting out content that I wasn't actually enjoying or wasn't actually doing. Because it's, well, I say doing, wasn't actually enjoying or wasn't actually caring for, if you like. Because you always know. People always know when a content creator isn't enjoying what they're doing because their content just doesn't, I don't know. You can tell in the sound of their voice. Now, I'm already in a much better mood. It is currently nearly 10 o'clock at night. I have work in the morning. I mean, 10 o'clock's on night, but I just suddenly thought, I quite fancy making a video. And I wanted to do Planet Coaster because, I don't know, I miss playing this game. I'm a massive fan of any kind of roller coaster building games. I loved Roller Coaster Tycoon. Not so much a fan of Roller Coaster Tycoon World, but then again, I've not played it in a while, so it might be better. But I love any kind of sim kind of style like these kind of games, like City Skylines and whatnot. I am nowhere near as good a builder as some of the people, like, you know, like Silverette or lady to sing or whatever. But I'd like to think I may eventually get to that point, but their builds are just to be honest, it's nonsense. It's so mental, it's nonsense. That's what it's like. But you know, I can only dream. You never know. We might get there eventually. But I just love these games, and I've always enjoyed them. And I actually went to Alton Towers, not the weekend just gone, the weekend before. Yes, the weekend before. Or wasn't the weekend just gone? No, it wasn't the weekend just gone. It was the weekend before, I think. And it was really good. And I'd not been in a long time. It was absolutely dead. Yes, it was the week before, because this week it was Father's Day on Sunday, and I was convinced that the Sunday we went was actually Father's Day, and it wasn't. Because I thought it was going to be round. But we got there, and it was bloody dead. Absolutely dead. Which was great. Literally the longest we waited to get on a ride was 20 minutes, which was insane. The Smiler, which was like, obviously had the accents and stuff, so people are always kind of, oh, don't go. Still the best bloody ride there. And it was a 5-minute, the queue time said 5 minutes. It wasn't, you basically just walk straight on it, but the actual queuing to get through the queue, the walk to get through the queue, like it's a long ass kind of winding queue, took longer than it did to actually get on the ride, to have to queue in a queue. You know, because you're kind of worming out all these bloody things, and it takes freaking forever. And by the time you actually get to where people are queuing, you just kind of walk on the ride and off you go. So rode it back to back a couple of times. Absolutely love the ride still. It's bloody brilliant. And yeah, I might have to try and make that one day. I don't know. But anyway, so here we are. I digress quite considerably. If you're a new viewer, by the way, hello. I've noticed my subscribers are still kind of trickling up. So welcome to the channel, by the way. Epic. If you are new, or if you're old, make sure you go and follow me on Twitters. The link is in the description area below. So make go and follow me on Twitter. I'm very close to 1,000 followers, which is nonsense because I should have more than that. So we need to publicise it more. Onwards. Get over to Twitter and follow me on there and say hello, and I will reply. I will reply quite a lot on Twitter, you find, because I don't know why I said that so much. It's connected to my phone, so I reply quite a lot. But anyway, I have a tendency to digress quite considerably when doing some of these, especially when I'm just sort of talking over a video that I'm not really having to pay much attention to, because, you know, I've already done it, and this is sort of an update video for you guys. But yes, things are returning. Things are returning. I'm not quite sure as what the schedule is going to be yet, but things are returning. I may end up doing more of these because I can play it for sort of, you know, like an hour or whatever, or half an hour, and just cut it down. Just, you know, make it smaller to just have a 10-minute quick video, and off we go. Now, so far in this video, I built a pond, which was nice. We can't go wrong with the ponds. Ponds are always good. James Pond, like we had in Minecraft. And I was also considering adding a ride while I was here today. Now, we did straighten out that sort of train track that goes across the main entrance. Now, yes, you pay to get in the park further back, and you do your little windy road thing, and then you're introduced with the gates into sort of like the kingdom, which I'm fine with. I don't mind there not being like a main sort of. I like the fact that people have to walk through. It may have to change. I don't know to what extent that's going to work. I don't really know, but we'll soon figure that out. But I like how it's looking so far, and what the plan is we have this sort of village in the middle here. It's all very much, because it's an enchanted forest, it's all very much forest-based, it's all very much covered up and hidden within the forest. There's lots of scenery, foliage and things like that. Like, if you're looking from above, it should look like this thing has just been built in this forest, obviously except from the big castle there. I was just looking at it. That is awesome. I was just looking at that there. I don't know what these things were, but I was just having a gander. I was being nosy, basically. But the plan is to try and eventually wall off more or less the entire place within a forest. So, as you can see there, the train which is kind of going around, that might change. I've kind of given myself a bit of a space to get around the area, but I'm planning on walling off a significant amount of it, especially around the castle and the main sort of village. So where you saw the main entrance, which is kind of just below there, wherever it was, I will plan to kind of continue the wall going around. I have not yet done it. I need to sort of have a play around off screen to see what kind of a wall I can do and how it's going to work, but that's the plan. This is the roller coaster. I've been tweaking it off screen as well because the fear factor is just nonsense and people aren't going to go on it. So I'm trying to get those to come down a little bit, trying to sort things out to make it, I don't know, just a bit better for people. But, you know, that's for another episode. So, yes, I have bloody returned. Rejoice! Rejoice to the high heavens. Don't forget to follow me over on the Twitters and have a look at my old Facebook page as well. It's all down in the description below. Go down there and do it. And let me know when you've done it. So, go and do it. Go and follow me on everything. And let me know in the comments on this video that you have done it. Say, Che, I have completed said quest. And I'll be very, very grateful. So thank you very much, guys. And I will see you when I see you. When I see you, which will be the not too distant future. I have returned! Fan-fucking-tastic! Fare thee well, friends! Goodbye.